Hello all, Pit Bike Mike. As you can see, we got that little shorty pipe that, never really mentioned. I think I mentioned that I was going to get it, but I never really showed it. I didn't show an install video. It's not really much of an installation. You remove the heat shield from here, undo this bolt, which is a 6mm and a 13 on the rear, and then you slide it off, and then you slide this bad boy on. 6mm there, lock it all up and good. Super easy. Tail tighting. See, look at that, nice and tight looking, all well and good. So, and then got my buddy Nick. So we are doing another route today. So yeah, should be pretty fun. We'll just do a quick little Shoei show with his Ducati 899 Panigale. Gotta make sure to show all of his scuff marks that he has on this thing, to really just show how well and abused this thing has been. But yeah, so we're about to hit the road, so let's see how this route turns out today. Alrighty, so we're on the road. So a little bit about this route. So the pollen, it's killing me. Alright, but so a little bit about this route. So when I used to do this with the Miata Club, this was like a 2-hour and 20-minute route. 60 something miles, so I don't know how it's gonna be on the bikes. Maybe, a little bit less time because, bikes are a little faster than Miatas, just a little bit, small bit, real small, but it's not gonna be as twisty and crazy as the last route that I did, but it's still gonna be, enjoyable. It's gonna be nice and laid back and all that good stuff. So, which is gonna be nice. Looking forward to that. Alrighty, so I've been actually trying to get my buddy to give this bike a try, trying to turn him to a Kawasaki guy instead of a Ducati guy, because that's the only bike he's ever owned motorcycle wise, was that Ducati. So it's like, hey man, you want to try Japanese perfection. But we'll work on it. Who knows, maybe at some point we'll swap bikes. He'll ride mine, I'll ride his, and I'll be uncomfortable until I'm like, alright bro, I need my bike back, I need comfort. But either way, should be fun. Should be a fun route today. I don't know how fun it will be sitting behind a computer, but I don't know. Either way. So, interesting stuff. So, as you saw in the intro, I did a little shorty pipe. It is, it's an eBay pipe, and yeah, for all intents and purposes, it's not bad. As I'm riding it around, it sounds like a sport bike, it's not super loud at idle, because it still has the cat and what's called a bread box, which is a pre-muffler. So at idle, it's pretty manageable. When it's really revved up, then yeah, it'll sound pretty loud, but it's the neighborly thing to do. So what else? Did the tail tidy on this bike, which was the first bike I've ever done a tail tidy on, and I gotta say it looks cool. It's not bad looking. It's called a Graves, Graves. Got it off of a Cycle Gear. It worked out pretty well. I don't know, I can't really speak to how good of quality it is, because it was just a bracket, and it just, I just hooked up the OEM turn signals to it, but you know, it works. It works. So this little pipe, I don't even know the manufacturer. It's just some eBay manufacturer, which, you know, it looks good. It looks good. Now the problem is, I don't know if I switch over to an aftermarket header, if that will still work, which there's a possibility it might not. So, because, like, I was reading on forums or something like that, and they said the Akrapovic header will not work with the stock slip-on. And this pipe is, you know, pretty much like the equivalent of the stock slip-on. So, yeah, I don't know how well it'll actually work. Bicyclist out to terrorize the road, worse than any loud motorcycle. Makes Harley guys look tame. I'm pretty sure anybody would rather be stuck behind a Harley guy than a bicyclist. But either way, where was I? So the Akrapovic exhaust, supposedly like the outlet for the connecting pipe is larger, so they were like, oh yeah, you have to have an Acra, you know, slip-on. Supposedly. Like, this is all hearsay. I want you all to understand this before we go too far into this. Now, supposedly, the Leo Vance header actually says that it is capable of working with the stock slip-on. So who knows, there might be a possibility that if I get a Leo Vance pipe that, you know, that'll work. So, who knows? We shall see. But this is all in the future. Which, also, speaking about the future, I don't know how I feel about this yet. It's been something that's in my mind. There's this company. It's a YouTube company. Well, not YouTube company. They're on YouTube. But they are a company called More Mafia. They do like ECU tuning and stuff for, you know, for bikes. And they actually make a tune for this bike. Maybe over the winter time when I'm not using this as much, maybe I'll send it to them and get this bike tuned. You know, like, yeah, it'll destroy the warranty, but after a year, the warranty I won't have it, unless, you know. But either way, it's something I'm thinking about, because at the wheels, this thing only makes like 116. You know, at the crank, it's like 127, give or take. You know, we're all speaking in generalities here. And supposedly, after the ECU tune, it'll actually make like the 123, 125 at the wheels, which, you know, that's a decent little bit. Takes off the speed limiter and a bunch of other random miscellaneous things, which is kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on if I want to go that route just yet, but it's definitely something I'm considering, just because, you know, I don't know, like, this is a land of new adventures, you know, like the KTM, I knew for a fact I was never going to touch that ECU. Just because, you know, warranty. It's something I'm considering. It'll be kind of cool if I do something like that. I don't know yet. Like I said, it's all up in the air. I really don't know as of yet what I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to, you know, get ideas. Speaking about ideas, you know, I'm just saying, if you all want, like, because I have been hitting a little bit of a block. If there is something that you would like to try to see that I might be capable of doing, like, I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to do it, but, you know, if you want to throw, like, random ideas that might be interesting for me to try, you know, you're more than welcome to throw it in the comments just to see, you know. Because, like, you know, when I'm actually doing, like, these videos, sometimes I'm just like, what can I do to be interesting? What can I do to be a little different? And, you know, it's hard in an oversaturated market like the, you know, like the motorcycle moto vlog is. So, yeah. It's definitely a hard one. So, yeah, if you all would be so kind as to give me interesting ideas and or tips, I wouldn't complain. You know, like, obviously it's got to be within some type of reason, because it's not like, you know, oh, buy another bike. I can't do that right now. Unfortunately, my funds are too low for such things. You know, I still want to get like an Insta360 camera so I can like put like a not like a gimbal, but like, you know, like the piece on the back of the bike so you get that third person point of view. That would be badass. Which, so we'll see. You know, I'm trying to do things within reason, because, you know, obviously until this becomes monetized or anything like that, this is just a, you know, it's a interesting hobby. It's, you know, something cool I can do, you know. And yeah. So, I've been getting the girlfriend out, actually, on the bike recently. The other day was her second main time being out on the road. She's doing good. Like, we're doing, like, kind of, like, longer jaunts at a time on the road. Like, I think, the other day when I took her out for her second time, we did, like 25 miles, something like that, which definitely isn't bad for, you know, her second voyage out. Like, you know, doing like a nice like mix of back roads and back roads and like side roads, stuff like that. You know, a couple main kind of thrown in there just to kind of give her some variety, but so far she's doing great. Like, you know, I'm definitely pretty proud of her. You know, hopefully when she keeps this up and she goes to the class, it should be a breeze for her, which I'm really hoping. That'd be really cool if she was able to just breeze through the class. That's the game plan, at least, but we'll see what happens. Because I think her class is next month, something like that. Yeah, in July, something like that. So, you know, a lot of time to keep on practicing, getting miles underneath of her underneath of her, so, you know, she should feel extremely confident, you know. That's the thing. That's, you know, like, she does well, but if she gets, like, nervous or too much in her head, she loses that confidence, and that's when things start going awry, you know. So if she can, you know, just, it's just time. It just takes time. But, yeah, either way, I'm pretty proud of her. Up to, you know, 305 subscribers, which is phenomenal. You know, I, for real, couldn't do it without you all, so I appreciate it more than anything. It is, you know, it means a lot. I'm glad that, you know, you all actually enjoy putting up with me, which is pretty cool. So hopefully I can, you know, keep up the good work and you all still like me. You know, getting close to the end of this route, relatively speaking, but, you know, don't want to drag this video out for, you know, a long time. But, you know, I wanted to thank all my subscribers, you know, for getting me up to 305. You know, it really means a lot. Like I said, thank you very much. You know, let's keep pushing. Let's see what we can get to. Oh, by the way, before I let you all go, I did order some stickers, like, you know, just, like, not like for just me, unfortunately, at the moment, you know. Well, like, who knows, maybe one day I'll get big enough to where I can get, like, other stickers, but got some YouTube stickers, so, like, when I go to bike nights and random things like that, people can follow my channel, so hopefully gonna try to get my name out there a little bit more, so we'll see. I don't know when they're gonna show up yet, but either way, it'll happen at some point, and then I'll show them off. I'll be like, ah, look at that, I got my stickers on my bikes, haha, huzzah, yeah. So, stickers, 300 subscribers, girlfriend on the bike, yeah, so I kind of covered all I really, you know, wanted to holler at you all about. So, yeah, Pit Bike, excellent. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Pit Bike out.